Good morning, everybody. This is Sean Mayo. Today we're going to go over scheduling and how to put it in your Google Calendar. Then we'll also take a few minutes to look at how to get an activity sheet from the ARC and fill out that. So let's start with the Google Calendar. If you would like to just see how the ARC is done, you can skip ahead in the video. So the first thing that you'll do is you'll be in the Google homepage, so google.com. You go to the top right, click on Google Apps, and then you'll click Calendar. From here, what you'll do is you'll take a look at your, if you're doing this part-time, you'll take a look at your work schedule, and you're going to fit in dialing 1 or 2 days out of the week in order to dial for a full day when you have the day off. So if you're part-time and you have a 9 to 5 job from Monday through Friday and you have Saturday and Sunday off, recommendation would be after you get off at 5, start dialing from 5 o'clock to about 7 o'clock on Thursday, as well as doing that on Friday and booking those appointments for all day Saturday, or as many as that you can fit in. Okay. Now, if you're if you have offs on Mondays or Tuesdays, the same principle applies. Make your dials the 2 days before, whenever you can, and book for that full day. This would be more of a part-time schedule. Then, if you're more full-time, there's a couple different options. Some agents like to do dials on Monday. Typically, they start around 8 or 9 o'clock. They'll take a break halfway through the day and then start dialing back up around 4 p.m. Then they'll do the same schedule here on Thursday, where they start around 8 or 9 o'clock, take a lunch break in the middle of the day, and then do whatever else that they need to do. And then they'll come back around 4 and dial to about 7. So you can also, once you get really good at booking appointments and getting people to sit with you, you can dial on one day, so that would be Monday, and you can book the appointments for the rest of the week and go sit with those appointments. That way you only have one dial day. So those are just a couple options. If you're still confused on how your schedule should look like, please talk to whoever is helping train you, your mentor, your upline. Now, to put these things in, it's super important to start putting these things into your actual calendar. So if you have a Google Calendar, all you would do is click where it shows like 9 o'clock. I would drag it until the specified time. So if we're dialing from 9 o'clock to 12, I will drag, I will unclick this, and then I will add the title and put dial, and then I'll save it. From here, from 12 o'clock to 1 o'clock, let's say I wanted to take lunch, I would type in lunch and hit save. Now from 1 o'clock to 4 o'clock, I would drag, click, and I would do some type of administration work. So that could be doing pendings, it could be calling back agents, it could be something that's going to generate you money for your business. So I'm just going to put admin here because you can put whatever task that you need to do for your business. We'll hit save. And then from 4 to 7, we're going to come back and we're going to dial again. If you're doing it Thursday, you can do the same thing and just put dial. And so on and so forth. If you're not dialing on Thursday, and let's say that you are running appointments the rest of the week, typically you want to start your appointments around 9 o'clock. So we'll start at 9. We'll see the appointment should take about an hour, hour and a half. If you're newer, I would suggest doing about an hour and a half for each appointment. So we'll make a time block from 9 to 10:30, and we'll type appointment 1. This will be on a standing time, right? So every time at 9 to 10:30, that's your first appointment. From 10:30, there we go, 10:30 to 12. And you notice I did my 10:15, so all I have to do is click the 10:15 and change it to 10:30. And then 30 minutes from there would be 12. Or sorry, an hour and a half would be to 12. So then we're going to put appointment 2. Awesome. So then we're just going to move so on and so forth. Appointment 3. Appointment 4. And appointment 5. And let's say we're going to work, because we started at 9, we're going to get a nice full 8 hours out of this thing. So let's just take it to 6. So we'll do 9. Okay. That would be like a full time or part time. You got that full day. So it's only 9 hours of work. So we're going to do appointment 6. So you notice you have a lot of time. So that's 6 appointments. So if you're a full-time agent and you're doing 4 days of appointments, that's 24 appointments during the week. And if you're doing it part-time, that's 6 appointments in a day. We're typically looking for about half of these people to show up and sell. So that leaves you a good 1 to 3 applications or people that you're helping to service if we're doing this correctly. Writing this down and making sure that you have these things in your calendar are very important. What I would do is I would make sure that you're telling people, like on Tuesdays, I have appointments to do. What we don't want to do is have great Aunt Sally tell me on Monday that it's her birthday on Tuesday and that she wants me to come to her birthday party. It's, I'm sorry, great Aunt Sally, I cannot come. I have a business that I run, and that is my appointment day. You should have given me 2 weeks prior notice, a week prior notice, so that I could put you in my schedule. So let's say that great Aunt Sally told you 2 weeks ago that she has a birthday party at 5 o'clock. If we knew this 2 weeks ago, what we could do is we could delete this and we can put in our schedule. I put 4:30 because we do have to drive to Great Aunt Sally's. So Great Aunt Sally B-Day. So I still have appointments here, but I also scheduled in the smaller things. So this gets into the point in the topic of what's going to be priority. Great Aunt Sally's birthday party really isn't going to generate you any money. So if you're looking to make a certain amount of money, going to Great Aunt Sally's birthday party is probably not the best idea, and you should probably do your 6th appointment. Now, if money is no issue for you and you have, as much money as you need and plenty of money and plenty of time, going to Great Aunt Sally's B-Day, that's fine. Sure, you work for yourself. It's just remember that if we go here, we make no money. If we don't go there, we have an opportunity to make some cash. All right. So if we take a look, what we can do is we can also go into the ARC and we can go to the Resources tab up at the top. And we can go to the Alliance University. Make sure you sign in. Then you can go to Resources up at the top. We're going to scroll down so we see a couple different things. So we're going to look at the product tools. We're going to keep scrolling down. And we're going to be looking for something that says activity sheet. So if you do not see it, like myself, there we go. I may have passed it. It'll be orange and it'll say blank activity sheets. We'll click that, right? And this is, you can watch another video on how to keep track of your numbers, but we're going to talk about schedule. So this is the same thing as your Google Calendar. This is just more on paper. So if you like doing paper, you can print one of these out. And let's say from 9 o'clock to 12, we're going to block that time off. And then we're going to write dials. Same concept. It's just writing it down. And then you're going to block it off. So here on the at the 9 o'clock p.m. it kind of shuts off. So if you want a bigger calendar, you can have a personal calendar for your 10, 11, 12, and so on and so forth. And what I would say for new agents in the beginning is do a time audit. So a time audit is going to take you block by block. So from 8 to 8:30, I'm going to write what I did. So this might be I ate breakfast from 8 to 8:30. So once I got done eating breakfast, from 8:30 to 9, I took a shower. From 9 o'clock to 12, I'm going to put individually every 30 minutes. So I dialed, so on and so forth. So we'll keep putting it word for word until that 12 o'clock. So this time audit is going to let us see what we're doing that is taking away time, right, from us making more money. So let's say in the middle of the day, you had lunch, right, 1 o'clock. And then after lunch, you went to the park. No worries. Go get your exercise after lunch. That's fine. But let's say somebody's continued to talk to you, but you only planned in your earlier calendar that we were going to do lunch from what, 12 to 1? Well, we messed up a little bit. We started lunch at 1. We went to the park after to walk, and somebody talked to us. We got in this great conversation, met this new person. All right, cool. Told them we do insurance. Told them that we can help them with sales. They said maybe. We got their phone number. Cool. You made some money doing that, hopefully. But if it was just idle chatter, we're at the park and then we start losing time. By the time that we get back from the park and we're all ready and settled, it's already 3:30 and it's time to dial again at 4. So you'll see you're trying to do your admin stuff in 30 minutes instead of having this full amount of time that you could have been working your administration on your business. getting all of the ducks in a row so that things aren't so stressful. So that way, if we only crammed in 30 minutes, it might overlap into our 4 o'clock time, which is when we should have been started dialing. And then if we start late, it tends to affect the amount of dials that we can do, the contacts, the appointments, the sits. It all kind of snowballs on top of each other, and that's because we took a few extra minutes, or what we thought was a few extra minutes in the park, and got and lost track of time. This could be anything. This could be talked on the phone with mom. This could be watched a TV series, which that one might go even further. So guys, just be very, very careful with your schedule and be very protective of it, because a lot of things that we don't know will tend to happen, and they set us back, and it may only be a few minutes, an hour, but those are hours that you're taking away from your business that you decided that you wanted to create. So hopefully this helps, guys. If you have more questions, this is a very broad topic. You should be contacting the person who's helping you open up your agency and grow it about what the best schedule is for you. Thank you so much, guys. Rise up.